and welcome to another Movers and Mints Daily. This is your episode for August 25th, 2022. My name's Goldie, and I bring you the most popular Solana NFTs over the past 24 hours, and I introduce you to a popular upcoming mint that's going to be dropping soon. On today's show, we're going to be talking about the top 5, where number 1 is one that I just cannot wrap my head around, and they continue to be a force to be reckoned with, and the mint we're going to be talking about is not suitable for work. So if you got any small kids around, don't let them watch this one, and if you're listening, well, I guess you're good. So before we dive into all of that, I do want to let you know and remind you, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing in any projects, and never be willing to put up more money than you can afford to lose. And secondly, please hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, drop a comment, let me know what you think of these videos. A lot of work goes into this on a daily basis. It is a grind, so any interaction is greatly appreciated. So having gotten all of that out of the way, let's dive in to the top 5 Solana NFT projects over the past 24 hours, starting with number 5, and that's going to be Blocksmith Labs. Blocksmith Labs is been impressive ever since they entered the marketplace. Great utility to this one. It's a team of experienced engineers, and they're holding steady at that 60 floor price in the past 24 hours. They've done 2,000 in trade volume, 2,000 Solana that is, and all but one of the top 5 have seen triple-digit growth in the past 24 hours, day over day, which is impressive, especially in the bear market that we're in. And all of them, if you're looking at number 5, seeing 2,000 in Solana movement in the past 24 hours, that's typically a good day. So Blocksmith Labs, you're taking a look at the art as it is. That's not why you buy it. You buy it for the utility. This and all the other ones I talk about is going to have the link in the description below. So if you want to take a look at it, you can do that on your own. Let's move on to number 4. Another one that's been around for a bit that has experienced great success is the Shadowy Super Coder DAO. A list price right now, floor of 45. Now I'm going to take a look at their analytics because I know they've been higher than that. Let's look at their all-time. Looks like they peaked at a 180 floor price, which is wild stuff. That was back in April of 2022. Since then, they've fallen off quite a bit, obviously, but still, a floor price of 45 is nothing to ignore. In the past 24 hours, they've done 2.1 thousand in movement in Solana. That's a 1,938% increase in volume day over day. So typically when we see something like that happen, that usually means that there was some kind of announcement or, some kind of big exciting news that came out in their Discord. So the point of this is to just give you a high level recap of the past 24 hours, give you the resources, take a look on your own, you take the ball and run with it. So something might be going on with these guys, I'm not sure, but that is some kind of explosive growth over the past 24 hours. Now let's take a look at number 3. Another one that's been hanging around the top 5, it's going to be Vandals. They've done 2.8 thousand in Solana in the past 24 hours. That floor price is at 11.85, which has been pretty typical for them. We'll look at their all-time floor price. It is on a trend upwards overall. Since June, they had a floor price of, 3.59, and ever since, it's been relatively flat, if not creeping upwards. So always a good sign when the longevity of a project can just maintain that upward trend. They have seen 154% increase day over day. So good to see there. And that is about it for Vandals. So let's move on to number 2. Just the classic, the DeGods. They're going to be around, need I say more, 415 floor price. Absolutely ridiculous. I think there's a lot of excitement in this project because of Utes. If you haven't heard about Utes, it's a project that Frank DeGod has started, kind of his second project next to this one, his big time. And basically what he's doing is publicly announcing every person who gets whitelisted. They go through a rigorous background check to basically see if you make the cut to get that whitelist or not. So fingers crossed, I threw my name in the hat. We'll see if that works out or not. Still pending, so we'll see. But incredible stuff there. They're the only one with a decrease in 24-hour volume day over day, but who cares? It's the DeGods. They did 7.1 thousand in Solana in the past 24 hours. So not worried about that. For this one, they're an exception to the rule. That trend doesn't really matter. But what does matter, the number one project over the past day, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, and it's ABC Abracadabra. My goodness, I tell you, every time I do this show, I pull these Magic Eden pages right before I start the show. Look at this. These guys are being delisted and sold. Look at this. We're 4 rows in. And that's, 20 NFTs that have been sold since I pulled this up like 5 minutes ago. The volume that these guys have done in the past 24 hours, keep in mind, this has a floor price of 4.95, which I'll get into in a second, but they've done 18.4 thousand in volume. This just blows my mind. There's no Discord. There's no social media channels whatsoever. It's literally just art to remind you of how fun things were when we were kids before growing up. That's it. That's where it ends and starts. You buy this picture, and there you go. This is just an anomaly, it's so interesting to see when stuff like this happens. I'm going to take a look at the analytics real quick here. Looking at the all-time. Look at this. It's just, yesterday they were at a mint floor price of 2.46. It's not going to show you today because today's not over yet, and they're at that 5 floor price. So it doubled in floor price overnight from yesterday, and they've only been around since August 22nd. So this is just a wild ride. Crazy to see. Who knows what's going on with these guys, but ABC Abracadabra seems like a rocket ship to the moon right now, but who knows? So that's going to do it for the top 5 projects over the past 24 hours. Now, let's hop in to this not suitable for work NFT. Now, I'm going to keep it, I'm going to keep it censored for the video portion of this. I'm going to try to tiptoe around this, but just so you know, how I get to the most popular mints is I go to the drop calendar on Magic Eden, and I filter by the number of upvotes. You have to log into Magic Eden in order to cast an upvote. So it's organic, typically if there's a lot of upvotes, that means it's a strong community. So number 2 on that list today is Idolz Casino, 4506. Now, if you've been following me for a bit, I did not do this is an offshoot of Crypto Idolz, I believe it's called, something close to that if I'm off, but this is an offshoot project, the casino, kind of offshoot of this, and I didn't cover it because I'm trying to keep this, G-rated, family friendly, you know what I mean? But I can't ignore a project with 4,506 upvotes. So we've seen this casino idea take over the Solana ecosystem recently, and these guys are no exception. So September 1st at 1500 UTC is when they're going to be launching. I'm not going to go to their Twitter page because as soon as you click on it, there's some not suitable for work stuff there. So let's go to their Magic Eden page. Seems innocent enough. Playing Idolz Casino to get up to a 9,999 return from each bet. Mint 3D Idolz NFTs to get a revenue share. So that's what we're dealing with on a high level. Now, on their website, again, we're keeping it. This is their casino portion of the website, so nothing inappropriate here. You're basically just gambling, taking a chance, right? You can increase your percentages, and then, the lower your chance, the better the payout is, obviously. So have at it, and you bet with your Idolz coin. If you have one of the crypto Idolz, that's where you can get that. Now, in their Discord, I'm just gonna, like I said, keep it G-rated here, but they have 2D faces, butts, and boobs. These are the other collections that they have. That's how you get that currency to gamble. And then there is a 3D Idolz mint, which apparently is live. It says the Idolz Casino mint is live, but I'm not sure, but 43.3 thousand in their Discord. So that's why I said I couldn't ignore this. I had to cover it. So if you are interested in this one, I'm going to drop the links in the description below. Have at it. Enjoy exploring. All right, you pervs. But that's going to do it. That's going to do it for today's Movers and Mints. So thank you for following. As always, jumping on and getting a quick recap of the past 24 hours. If you do appreciate this, a subscription on the YouTubes would be greatly appreciated, or at least just like it, drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you have an upcoming mint that you want me to cover and take a look at, I'll be more than happy to feature it on the show, and share this with one of your normie friends. I always say that as well. Let's get more people into this ecosystem. All right, the more people we have in this, the more mainstream it goes, the more we're all going to reap the rewards and benefits of a great community. So thanks for watching. Remember, my name's Goldie. I'm here in Frisco, Texas. It's almost September, but I still ask every day, when's Solana summer? We'll see you tomorrow.